It is the right of Nigerian people to decide to hire and fire people in government. So if the people feel that the government is no longer serving the purpose for which it was elected or selected, it is the right of the people to go out there and say, we don't want the government.
Sowore, are you aware that under this Tinubu administration,
yes,
where you carry placard is treason? You are toying with treason.
So you're asking people to tighten their belts, that they should just tarry a little. But you are there buying yourself a private jet of $150 million. You are renovating homes of your VP for $21 billion. Everybody in National Assembly got an SUV that cost $150,000 each. I mean, are Nigerians foolish not to understand that this is just a ruse?
So what kind of spirit will bring you back to say you want to commit treason, knowing that they will come after you and they will put you in Kuje prison, where they seem to have enough space to house people like you?
I would like to ask this question. Is Sowore the only man or the only opposition leader we have in Nigeria? If other opposition parties, Atiku, Abubakar, we have Rabiu, Kwankwaso, our Peter, Obi, and others can come together and say, let's fight against this, it will be much better. Take, for example, the high price of fuel, foodstuff, and other things. I know it's not just affecting me as a citizen. I'm urging all other opposition parties to join hands with Sowore, because in a battle, there are other soldiers who can also fight. I want other opposition parties to be proactive, to stand up. If we leave the battle for one man, all the stress and the load will fall on him. Though I know Sowore is not going to back down. He's not a man who gives up easily. Stop talking, but put those words into actions. People are suffering already. If you keep folding your hands, things will not happen.
Okay, they arrested you this morning at the Murtala Mohammed Airport. You knew that if you came into the country, you will be arrested. I mean, it was foreseeable. And then you came in. Is that ego on your part? Is that foolhardiness? Why did you have to dare the Nigerian state?
It's a matter of right to not abandon one's citizenship, one's rights, one's fundamental dignity by running away from the government of your own country because they feel like they can violate your right. I have not committed any offense known to law, even though it was brought to my attention and that my name was put on a watch list. First by the CG of Immigration, the lady, and then later there was a document I got from the DSS that my name was placed at the airport on a watch list. But I had decided I was coming to Nigeria anyways because I had a case coming up soon, and that nothing was going to stop me. Only to get to the immigration people and they said, they seized my passport first and said, I have been ordered arrested. Of course, I was expecting it. But it wasn't a matter of ego, it was a matter of rights. It was a matter of existence. I'm a Nigerian, and I don't think any Nigerian should be afraid or be scared from their home country simply because some people are going haywire in office or in power.
Okay, but you've been talking about fearless in October, take back our country. The story is out there that there's a plan to protest against the Tinubu government starting from October 1. Okay, you've talked about a court case. Is that why you are here? To start another, take it back?
I don't have any reason to explain why I come to Nigeria. I don't come to Nigeria on vacation. It's my home country. And as a result, I can come to Nigeria for any reason whatsoever. I can come to Nigeria even if I don't have any reason to visit. It's my country. This is where I was born, raised. And after spending some 25 years in the US, I never abandoned the citizenship of Nigeria. So I don't owe anybody any explanation as to why I can come to Nigeria or the reason I can. So I can come to Nigeria for any reason. So I'm just explaining to you that whether I'm engaging in the protest, which is my right, or I'm coming for a court case, or I want to visit my mom, or I want to come here to come and drink water from a lake in my village, it's my right.
Okay,
the government doesn't, I don't owe the government any duty to be afraid to come home simply because they put my name.
It's okay.
On the
but
watch
tell
list.
us about this Fearless in October revolt that is being planned.
Well, it's been part of the series of protests that has been organized by Nigerians, and we started on August 1st, as you are aware. That was End Bad Governance. This is supposed to be a continuation because of 15 demands that the government did not even attend to. Instead of that, the federal government arrested and detained a lot of people, minors, and charged them with bogus offenses, very egregious offenses of treason for carrying placards. So this is going to be a continuation of it. And the mobilization for it, the conversation and the conscientization and education for it has been on ever since the end of the August revolt, which was End Bad Governance revolt. So everybody's aware, the government was aware of this, and everybody should be preparing for it, because it's a matter of right that Nigerians have a duty to just not allow this government to obliterate them with hunger, starvation, and incompetence.
But Sowore, are you aware that under this Tinubu administration,
Yes,
where you carry placard is treason? You are toying with treason. About 10 people who had been arrested, they were charged for treason. They were remanded in Kuje prison. They've been granted bail to the tune of 10 million naira. So what kind of spirit will bring you back to say you want to commit treason, knowing that they will come after you and they will put you in Kuje prison, where they seem to have enough space to house people like you?
What we're saying is that the issue on ground is existential. And everybody's talking. Even the other day, I saw some elders, including the former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, who went to Tinubu and said we should bring about a new constitution, which is one of our demands, by the way. We talked about minimum wage. We talked about wastage in government. So you're asking people to tighten their belts, that they should just tarry a little. But you are there buying yourself a private jet of $150 million. You are renovating homes of your VP for $21 billion. Everybody in the National Assembly got an SUV that cost $150,000 each. I mean, are Nigerians foolish not to understand that this is just a ruse? You mentioned something just casually now, and I think this is part of how the narration is, framed, to say that, oh, these people are asking for a change of governance. And I want to make it very clear. It is the right of Nigerian people to decide to hire and fire people in government. So if the people feel that the government is no longer serving the purpose for which it was elected or selected, it is the right of the people to go out there and say, we don't want the government. So this continuous blackmail from the government, and sometimes the narrative from the media that, oh, are you trying to change the government?
Maybe it's the mode of the change. It's not just changing the government, also the mode of the change that is being advocated for. Because
the
the
mode
conversation
of change
about
of government under a democratic setting is election. But once the elections are compromised, that's number one. Then the government itself, who in the National Assembly of today in Nigeria do you expect would work for your own interests? People who are going about collecting contracts, buying brand new cars, people who do not even debate before they approve laws. So you don't expect. I think we are at the point where all Nigerians, or majority of Nigerians, I won't say all, have agreed that this can't continue.
So if you're saying now that the only way to change the current administration, the current presidency, is through elections, and you cannot, you don't have faith in the National Assembly, is that not in any way, can that now be interpreted to mean that when the citizens go to the street to ask for a change of governance, that in a way they're inferring that maybe they want a military government or they want it to be done legally? What options are there? What options are you asking for?
I think you're dealing with people who, when I say people, us, who have been through a lot of governments. I've been through 7 presidents in my lifetime, Nigeria. Some of them military, civilian, or people you call military people who wear civilian clothes, like Buhari and now Tinubu. But the truth is that you cannot gaslight the public to determine how an event that has not even been undertaken will take place. So the hard conversation we need to have is if government is serving its purpose in the country, and if there needs to be a change of direction. And how people want to do that is up to the people, and that's what democracy is about. And the decision, a democratic decision may not happen according to the predictions or expectations of those who are carrying out oppression.